What's up, party people? Welcome to the Writer's Block Party Podcast. We are a podcast about creatives being creative. We come up with a movie, TV show, or product, and you get to tag along for the journey and the process. In this week's episode, we have actress Shannon Murray, who's best known for her new feature film, Ragdoll, swings by the studio to come up with a new, awesome movie. You don't want to dance around this one. Check it out. All right, well, welcome to another episode of the Writer's Block Party Podcast. I'm your host, R.C. Cepeda. Today we have your co-host, Ali Nakvi.
Hey, that's me.
And the amazingly talented Shannon Murray.
Hi.
Welcome to the show, Shannon. How's your day? How's your Sunday?
Great. It was awesome. I got up early and made some coffee for my roommates and I, and we watched that Rebel Wilson romantic comedy movie with Adam Devine, which was pretty good.
Nice.
Second half, give it the whole movie. It
It gets better.
It's a nice little tip right there.
That's the review. Hang in there.
Hang in there.
It gets better.
Comedy catches. And then made lunch for my roommate and I as well.
Awesome.
So, yeah, I'm doing the green fresh thing, like, you know,
Oh yeah.
I'm doing the exact opposite. It's just not that.
Yeah.
It's the Carl's Jr. and the...
It comes in a bag, you know?
yeah, it's fine. Well, before we get started, we do want to give a good shout out to a fellow podcast friends of ours. They're called Alcoholics Autonomous. They're a drinking show with a podcast problem. It's a great little tagline there. And so they're straight out of Houston, Texas, hosted by Justin Reigert, who we went to high school with, Ali and I, and Christian Amy, to show about everything and nothing. You won't find your power animal unless it's a bottle of sour mash. That's what they say. You can find them everywhere that you find podcasts, on Spotify, on iTunes, Google Play, Apple Podcast, all those things. Just like where you can find ours, the Writer's Block Party Podcast, PRTY. Don't forget.
Subscribe now.
Subscribe and click that little bell that they have on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because you should get those notifications. Because there's going to be a lot of more stuff coming at you. All right. Well, so Writer's Block Party Podcast. It's a podcast about creators being creative. So essentially, it's part think tank, part improv, all BS, tons of puns. That's kind of where I come in.
Honey.
Yes.
He thinks
so
it's funny.
I apologize in advance. I apologize in advance for you guys and for you. All right. So just kind of how we did our warm up. You'll pick between a movie, TV show, or a product. Once you choose that one, then I'll give you some titles to choose from there. Then we'll kind of create the adventure.
Okay.
And it could be all the spectrum of emotion, whether it's funny, sad, dramatic, thriller, hilarious, whatever the case. Whatever's like...
Whatever comes out.
Yeah, exactly.
Jonah Hill.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, high five. Let's do this. All right. Movie, TV show, product. Movie, perfect. Who doesn't love a good film? I love a good film.
I love films.
All right. So, your options are going to be, Oh, the Things I've Seen. Ready? Not Without My Tutu.
Okay.
Viva Longoria. And again, these are just, they're not the exact titles or the finishing titles.
Just a jumping off
point. Just an idea
Please,
generator.
just a jumping off point.
I feel like Not Without My Tutu is really good.
Not Without My Tutu.
Not Without My Tutu. Not your tutu.
Not my tutu. I don't have a tutu. I was never a ballerina.
Neither was I. Not that I remember.
Surprise.
Fun fact. I'm just kidding. I wasn't. But
Back in 1984.
Actually.
All right, Not Without My Tutu. Why? What?
Why did I pick that?
Yeah, why that one?
Of the others.
Because when you said it, I imagined Ace Ventura in his tutu.
That's good. That's good.
Good reference. Good.
Okay, so this could be like a spin-off.
Yeah. And I love that movie, because especially where he's like, over I do.
Yeah. So now, were you thinking 2-2 or 3-3 or 4? Okay.
Oh.
2.
Yeah,
sorry, that was weak. I only had 1 cup of coffee. That's not my
You
best.
can have some of my llama.
Lulu didn't like that one.
This is Lilu as well. She's a new member to the crew, and I don't think she liked it. She went like this. That's how I know. All right, Not Without My Tutu. So you're thinking comedy. You're thinking, again, the beauty of it is it's this blank space, right? And we're just kind of filling it in. Mm-hmm. Some of the ideas we've had started off as really, really comedy, and then like went into something completely different. So, open game. Fair game.
So now I'm painting the picture.
Let's paint the picture, yeah.
Of a scene?
What is this movie?
The core.
It's a movie called Not Without My
Tutu.
That's the working title. We can change the title
Yeah.
down the line. It's just a jumping off point. So now, like,
Okay.
we go.
And you
We
guys
make
are
a
helping
movie.
me with
Yeah,
this.
of course.
Okay.
But what comes to mind? What's like the what's the jumping off point? Like what? Not Without My Tutu. What's this movie about?
Maybe it's a magical tutu.
Ooh.
And
Is it animated, or is it like a live action?
Is anything allowed to be animated?
You can do whatever you want.
Like, we have
It could be
Lion
3D.
King coming out now.
3D
That's very, very
animated.
I think it's live action,
Okay,
and we have a superhero who needs his tutu.
it's a guy.
Guy,
I like it.
and he.
So it's the Tooth Fairy starring Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Of course. Somehow it always goes with Dwayne the Rock Johnson. That's a callback.
Dwayne the Rock
He's
Johnson.
somehow
the
just
best.
come up in a lot of our episodes, but I like that. So
Somehow.
is it like Batman where he doesn't have an actual superpower, he just acquires things?
Because
Well,
no, but his
the
tutu has
tutu's
powers.
magic.
Tutu has powers.
Okay.
So he needs this tutu.
And obviously, it's only when he wears them is when
So the
he
big.
can obstruct justice.
Right.
So we have to come
Danger.
up with what the superhero's name is, and then this is the story of when his tutu gets lost. So this is like one of maybe many movies
Or
we
gets
can make
stolen?
with this. Yeah, or
For
something
sure.
like whoever the big
They're
villain,
out
the
to
big
set-
bad
yeah.
is in this one. We figure out who the superhero is and the big bad. If that's cool, because then it's like. Then you have somebody who's stolen the tutu and is maybe using it for evil.
And now the tutu that was glittery and like unicorn colors is now dark. Red.
Yes, and like dripping blood.
Yeah, it's all
Wow,
dark.
dark.
Come in.
Weird.
So that was never happened.
It's like Mr. Rogers.
This has never happened.
Never happened before.
I'm lucky.
What?
Hilarious. We just-
Exclusive.
Sweet.
Not without my tutu.
Yeah, we just been like, yeah, we need more audience members. Let's go.
I am waiting for that scene though, where like it could be at the very, very, very end, where he just says, like he realizes, like he gets it back. He's like, not without my tutu.
Without my tutu.
Yeah, a little more dramatic. I like that. I like that. Okay, character name. That's where we're on before we were so rudely interrupted.
So character name for this dude that wears a tutu, and then who the arch villain is
Yeah.
for this
Yeah, those two.
this movie.
Maybe it's like Black Swan. She's pissed. She missed her opportunity. She wants this tutu from him.
So they have
jealous,
they have a history.
envious.
They have a
Yeah.
history from
What's
before.
the history
I like
of the
that.
tutu? Where did the tutu come from?
Yeah, where did the tutu come from?
Is it like the red violin that's been passed down from generation to
I
generation?
like that. And I'm thinking, what if the person that made it, this is the offspring, like like it's his mother that made this tutu years ago, and she made it magic, and it should have been passed down to him, but it didn't, because maybe he was orphaned or he left, or I don't know, got stolen.
Orphaned, classic superhero thing. Classic superhero thing.
Yeah.
Orphan.
That's his name.
Orphan?
Orphan? That's the superhero name.
Turn off your.
Orphan? Mighty Orphan Pirate? Okay, no.
No,
That was
no,
bad.
that was good, but bad. That's good but bad.
I like this. I like that. But the question is, do you like that? Or we can change it.
Orphan?
What I was saying is why the villain is the villain. Like the
Oh,
villain
yeah, I
is
like
the
that.
backstory, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
Okay. And I love where you said like where the visual aspect of I'm seeing a bright pink, pink tutu, and then that's when it's in his hands, and when it goes into the evil hands, it's evil, obviously.
Yeah, it has emotions. It feels.
Does the tutu talk? Does
It's
it have a
like-
voice?
He's like the carpet in Aladdin. Like he's got like his.
It does his
talks,
okay.
but it doesn't talk.
So it's like the cape in Doctor Strange.
Yes. Yep.
Where it's got a thing, it's got like, but it doesn't move on its own, right? Or it does?
Like not without him wearing it.
Yeah, I need a source.
Not without
Not
him
without
wearing it.
Okay. I like that.
So what's
Should the
the
tutu-
superhero name?
Should we think of two, like a Clark Kent and then Superman kind of thing? Do you like that? Like Bruce Wayne and there's
Like
Batman.
an alter ego? Who's this
Yeah,
real
like he's
person?
like without the tutu is it's Gerald. And then
So
like,
when he puts a tutu on, does it like transform his whole body?
it could like where he's all masculine. Maybe he's like but without
Like
it he's schlubby
he changes
and skinny
his
or,
hair and he
know.
takes his glasses
Breast.
off and you can't tell who he is
Yeah.
anymore.
Maybe. Yeah.
It's a little bite off
Like
the
the mask?
Superman, but or the mask.
Yeah.
Where like he puts on the mask and literally, like it's like
Everything.
completely different.
I mean, clearly, there's Jim Carrey in this, this thought of the tutu.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that could be a good callback to him.
Callback.
Yeah.
It's called a callback.
A good little tip of the hat.
I like that. I
A
like
tip
that.
a tip of the tutu.
Tip of the tutu. Okay. So, the bad guy. What is their name?
The bad guy. That's his
Bad
name.
guy.
The bad guy.
Bad guy and the orphan.
That's a
Okay.
That writes itself.
it's a pretty good title too.
The orphan.
So is he?
Because there's like the Caped Crusader.
So is it kind
And
of
then
like?
there's
The
like
tutued-
Yeah, the tutued.
Traitor? No.
No, well he's. I don't know. But you know what I'm
Yeah,
trying to do
yeah.
over here. What were you
So
saying?
he's orphan. So that's why
Maybe.
the bad guy feels he's undeserving of the tutu, and then that's why she. That's a she.
The bad guy's a girl?
She,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
The bad girl.
Yeah,
Ooh, that's cool.
but she still goes by the bad guy.
The bad guy. Yeah.
No,
Kind of
no,
like
you know,
Becky Lynch. She goes by the man.
There you go.
That's cool. I like that.
Do that.
I like that.
The bad guy. No, we can come up with something better than the bad guy. But for right now, working title, bad guy.
Tartarus.
Yeah, TBD.
What's the superhero's name? Maybe it'll help to. He's like the anti.
Oh,
The villain is anti. But
Before the tutu, right? Without the tutu, let's just focus on that. So we have that streamlined thinking, right? So
who is? Okay,
I like a nerdy
who is
name.
who's the mild mannered version of it? Yeah, totally.
like, what's the nerdy, the nerdiest name?
Okay, so there's like Bruce
Andrew?
Banner, super nerdy. Let's go,
just
Andrew.
offended all of the Andrews. Every time.
We could go because there's like Bruce Banner and there's like Clark Kent. So it's like kind of nerdy names. Yeah. So like Kent, but that's already that's his last
That's-
name.
yeah.
And then we go like something nerdy like that.
Gerald?
Gerald.
Gerald's pretty bad.
Gerald's pretty
It's not bad. It's just not
Gerald.
good. It's just not a great
Gerald, Harold,
name. Gerald.
Jerry.
It's like, oh, there comes Gerald again in the office, like with the bagels.
Sold. Gerald with the bagels. That's his thing. Like Dexter had his donuts he would bring to work every day.
His last
He's
name
like
is-
the guy's like
His last name is
bagels over there.
his last name is Miguel.
Miguel.
Gerald Miguel.
good. Shut it down.
Yeah, can we hit
Middle
stop?
name locks.
Nice.
So that's pretty good. And then like the big thing in this is that it's been stolen, and so he's trying to find his power
Yeah.
without the tutu.
Because he thinks he can
So it's like Thor finding.
without the
And
hammer.
he's lost like Thor. When Thor was without his hammer, he got all depressed, drinking.
the tutu
Yeah.
doesn't fit anymore.
But it's a match. That would be a good scene.
Just wears it over his arm.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Or
like
his
a
leg. It's like a.
like a bandolier, like it's a cross. Yeah, it's great.
I like that. No, okay. So we got Gerald. That's a good name. Now
Yeah,
let's
sure.
let's shift focus to
The bad
superhero name. No,
Oh,
to
okay.
his
Yeah, the superhero name. Yeah,
like
yeah.
I like how you're going earlier, like the Caped Crusader.
Yeah,
Like the tutued. What's it? Word of the T that
Or is it the dancing
the twirling tutu.
But even then, the Cape Crusader is like a nickname, right? So like it still
Yeah.
has like Batman, and
Yeah.
then he's the Cape
Yeah.
Crusader.
So let's give him the Batman.
Something, yeah, like a tutu Tim,
Twinkles.
Twinkle Toe.
It's not bad though.
Yeah, new superhero Twinkle Toes,
Toes. Twinkle Toes come in black.
and he like kicks
Twinkle
ass
Toes.
in dance.
Without the tutu or with the tutu?
Well, first with the tutu because he thinks that's what he needs to do the fighting.
Do they have
And
a dance
then-
off?
Ooh. But it's like
should be
capoeira,
that.
and it's like this like really like crazy, well prepared fight scene. Yeah. Yes.
An honestly choreographed scene.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Okay.
Are you digging this?
Twinkle Toes, sure.
Or where we were talking about
Um,
his nerd name, we got Harold. So Harold
Gerald.
is
Gerald.
Gerald.
We like Gerald.
And then we're talking about the
His
dancing, his dancing, the dance off.
twirling.
Capoeira. dance off.
Capoeira.
And we
Twinkle
Twinkle
Toes.
Toes. Okay, so Twinkle Toes, we do some capoeira. So that's the big villain is wearing the tutu, and he has to learn how to do
The dance.
the dance so that he can fight without the tutu. That's his whole thing. So he's got like
The
a
evil
Miyagi
part,
type.
the bad girl.
No, the good guy.
Oh, the good guy. Yeah, yeah. he
Twinkle
was that,
Toes.
Yeah.
Twinkle Can't even say it. Twinkle Toes in the tutu doesn't have the tutu. So the whole thing is now he's got like a Jean-Claude Van Damme training in the forest, doing the splits, doing the whole thing, so that he can prepare to fight without the tutu. Because he's been like, the
where's my
tutu
tutu?
carries,
Yeah.
he feels incomplete. So he has to like lose all the weight, get
I
it
like that. I like
to
that.
fit around the waist again.
So that's his character.
That's the
where
arc.
that's where we have him in this film. Should we go into
Bloodsport, right?
Yeah, that's good.
Paranaway. Oh wait, Blood in, Blood out,
Yeah.
right? Let's go back to sorry. Into how did it get stolen? Oh, I think we should set that up. What's your favorite caper scene? Do you have one? Favorite in any
I
movie?
never really thought about it.
So
Like I love Mission Impossible. Like that's one of my favorites.
it's not.
Like, where
This
he's
isn't
like-
an origin story. We're skipping the origin.
I know,
part.
I'd like to know
I'm
where-
asking.
yeah.
There's no origin in this, right? He's not finding the tutu. We're not establishing
Not
how
big-
he
no,
became.
no.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that could be
There
later.
might be like a flash.
A quick
Yeah.
flash at the beginning,
Yeah.
just like
But
how he
yeah.
became Twinkle Toes,
Yeah.
where he found the tutu.
in the dumpster.
And
No, you said it was passed down,
passed
right?
down. Yeah.
In a dumpster. Just
Oh.
kidding. No, yes,
It was
yes.
in Goodwill stuff that was like, oh, the mom dies, and like he uncovers this thing and it's glowing out
Yeah.
of like her closet. He's like clearing out her closet, and
And
there's
it
this like.
calls to him.
It's the whispering.
Yeah.
It's fucking whispering, but it's like, it's yeah.
Or I'm seeing like, say it's a New York and he's in California and we just have the journey of the tutu just flying through the whole country and then it finally finds him. It's like, I don't know why I'm doing this, but it's like.
So he's moved across the country.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's let out of a case, and when the case opens, so yeah, the person's like, what? And then it just goes, and you don't know what's happening. You're like, what was that? And then it's just like the tutu flying. This is the beginning while the credits are rolling.
Because it's kind of sweet.
It
and then-
passes someone on an airplane. They look out the window. Woo!
and you see, like that. It's kind of sweet and endearing because it's like, oh, this tutu went through like the whole
It's like-
country to find
totally.
its owner.
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You know
he
what I'm
doesn't
saying?
understand because he's an orphan.
Yeah.
So okay, got it.
God, yeah, he has no idea because he was orphaned.
Were they in the same?
Maybe he tries to fight the
tutu?
The tutu. 'Cause he's like, what do you want? I don't want you, mommy.
Well, it's
Like,
touchy. It's like
yeah,
getting
like
all
trying to
up
like
in his-
squish all up. Yeah.
it's like it's
Okay.
violating him. So I mean, I would be like, get off.
Get off me, tutu.
I like that. Okay.
It almost feels like you should have like an intro, like you cover all your bases by saying like, our hero once found and stumbled upon a tutu, and you just. Get
Well, it's
all
just
that
it's
right
in
at
the
beginning.
intro. Yeah, it's in
Yeah.
the intro of like how it happened, and then it's over.
I'm seeing like Aladdin. Like you have a deep voice like, and in hundreds of years ago, this magical tutu
Hundreds of years.
was locked in a cage. Like
This
Jumanji was like it was
tutu, though.
locked in a cage
Drums.
underground.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
yeah.
It's like Jumanji.
And
It's like
yeah,
beginning
you
of
see the
Jumanji.
tutu like this.
Essentially, it opens and it's like, hey, you want to play? Well, you have to.
Yeah, it's too late now. You have to finish the game.
You have the tutu now.
Now without my
Part
human.
it's part of you. Yeah,
Okay, I like this. Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah.
I like it.
So what makes him decide to like allow the tutu?
To
On.
get up all in his business.
Does the tutu just win? And then he
Probably, yeah, and that way it shows like it's a magical, powerful
It wins.
entity.
It beats him, or it's. I don't remember what happens in Doctor Strange, so I don't want to do exactly what they do. But what if it's somehow? Remember Ghost Rider? Does anybody remember Ghost Rider? It was like a TV show.
Yes, I
Where
love
like
that show.
the computer would tell them what was going to happen, and then they would have to stop it or whatever. That was
Journal.
it was a journal. So it was journal, and then it was a computer when we
Yeah, once we get
when we
older.
grew up a little.
The green.
Anyway, so what if it's like you said, it's like the magic carpet. So what if it like somehow delivers a message to him, like it writes something out, or it does something where it's
Calls
like,
to him.
oh my god, yeah, or something. You know what I mean? Like it has to, or it does something where it's like, oh snap, this is like, how does he realize that it's part of his
It's for him.
background? You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
for him, or it's not coming for him
What
to
if he's-
attack him. It's
What if there's something inscripted in it, like?
like on like on the text.
It says read me.
It's like made with special magic.
Made
Please
for
do not.
Gerald.
Please do not watch.
Yeah, dry clean only.
After all said and done.
That's really good. Yeah, it's just like
I mean, not
yeah,
exactly that, but something along those lines. Yeah.
made by Grandma Barber and whenever. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Yeah,
Or it's got some signifying thing. I like that. Yeah.
you could like tell him. You just be like, hey, I'm yours. I'm your tutu.
And then it like magically like breaks into
Yeah, and then because once he puts on the mask, he's like, hey, I like this
Yeah.
in the mask, So it's like,
Or Could it
And
be?
he
takes
start
over.
doing like the rumba beat, like in the mask, and everyone starts dancing with him.
Yeah.
Call back.
Or I could picture him like it's like this big. It's like clearly not going to fit him, but then it puts it on and like it
It
fits him.
stretches out.
So then it's like, and then it
It's like
sucks
the Santa
in.
Claus suit.
Yes.
Well, it's like when they put the mask on the son of the mask. And it worked. And it was on the dog and it worked.
yeah.
And it was just like, what?
Or the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
The pants!
Oh yeah.
Sisterhood. Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
It fit him all perfect. It's magic tutu.
Sizes, yeah.
Magic. Okay.
But for some reason, when he gets fat, it doesn't fit.
Well, there's a limit.
Reached my expansion.
There's a limit. Yeah. Okay. Evil lady.
Okay, yeah, evil lady.
Name. I can think of a name. Gretchen.
That sounds like a yeah.
Gerald and Gretchen. G&G.
G&G,
I'm sorry, Gretchen.
And maybe we find out, spoiler alert, you find out later that they're both brother and sister.
Didn't see that coming.
Neither did they.
Right? Or something like that, where they're
Yeah.
like, it does belong to both of them, that's why it works for her too.
Oh, but she has to clean up her soul a little bit.
Yeah, because as soon as she puts it on, it turns black, just like in the mask. Like,
Yeah.
Yes,
the
yeah,
cloud.
Darian
Oh,
or
yes.
Darian, whatever it was.
I like that. I could see that.
Something like that. Now, what's the tone of this? Is it like kind of comedy-ish, or is it like super serious, like dark?
I think when it
Kind
just
of-
comes to her, I think you just split it down the middle. Him is all comedy. Her is all dramatic.
That's
and-
super cool, yeah. Where it just becomes
And
almost a
evil,
different movie.
yeah.
And so we would embrace a comic book movie
Exactly.
aspect of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But hers, like, I think hers should be like evil.
So-
like a rated R evil.
Okay.
Like, like where she just.
Yeah, as soon as it happens, it's like it gets on her, and then there's like a warning at the bottom. It's like, hide you kids.
Cover their eyes right now. No, like she throws
Put on
the
baby
tutu-
muffs.
Like she could throw the tutu and it'll splice the person in half from their waist.
Oh,
Like,
a
is that too dark?
saw or something.
Yeah,
okay.
is that too dark?
What's too dark? I'm sorry, miss.
Taking it
Like she
off,
throws a
and it's
tutu like as a weapon and just
Oh, yeah.
completely saws that person in half.
God, slices somebody right through. I love it.
Resident
And then
Evil.
it comes right back. And fucking wraps around her again. Oh, crazy. No, it's good. It's good.
We have the budget for this, by the way.
Totally. I
special
mean,
effects.
we're
Speaking
gonna
of
sell
budget-
this to Netflix. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it's too soon, but who is the cast? That's why I mean tone. Because if it's like he's a comedy kind of person and she's like way more dramatic, we have to
Too
cast that
soon
correctly.
or too soon? That's the marketing right
sequel?
there. That's the
Too soon.
too.
Wrap it
Um, how soon is too soon?
It's too soon. It's maybe too soon for that.
There's a lot there that we can work with, as clearly as you can see. So
That's great. I
the
think
marketing
we're-
is handled. The
yeah.
PR is already done.
Got it.
So who's the cast? So who are we putting into this tutu?
Who's the actor? John Turturro?
Jonah Hill?
John
Turturro? He'd be great.
Turturro.
He's a little older. Is it a different person when he puts it on? So it's like kind
Completely
of a
different?
schlubby version.
Like
and
Jonah
then
Hill and then-
he gets the suit on and he becomes someone else.
That'd be kind of funny.
That'd be good.
Like Shazam.
Yeah. Yeah, we could pick like, I don't know, two brothers. So it's like, it starts off as
Oh,
the little Franco brother and it turns into James Franco.
or
That would be like,
the Hemsworth,
Totally.
the older brother.
Yeah.
And you get Thor.
yeah, yes.
Wait, Hemsworth
But you
has
get
a
the little
older brother?
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Two brothers.
Oh, I didn't know
You
that.
get little Hemsworth.
Yeah, you get,
And then you get
Luke.
big Hemsworth to play the superhero.
Yeah, yeah.
There you
Yeah.
go.
And then their sister Sasha Hemsworth.
Puts it on.
I'm just kidding.
So it's like,
But he can't be Thor and
You can't
Twinkle
be Thor,
Toes.
but
Yeah.
just-
They won't
It's-
let him do that. Marvel will be like, no.
No.
I mean,
Sorry,
well,
you
we
can't
do
be
have
Twinkle
some
Toes.
actors doing DC and Marvel at the same time.
Not Thor.
No, not Thor. And also,
That's true.
Well,
he's
you've
going to be
got
swamped. He's making
Thanos, who's
something.
also in Deadpool, and
They're all owned by Marvel, and now Disney owns all of it.
So we'll sell this to Disney.
Good job,
yeah,
Disney.
we'll approach Disney.
We'll sell this to Disney. I know someone. His name is Mickey. Just kidding.
It's
Okay.
a good idea.
What, Twinkle Toes?
Yeah.
The capoeira dancing, fighting.
It's almost like you're mixing Shazam and the movie Brightburn. If anybody
We're kind of mixing
I
that
wanna see
up.
Brightburn.
Okay, Brightburn, don't get too excited.
Don't
It's-
spoil it. I'm gonna watch it like
It's
tomorrow.
good, and they have the right idea, but it is kind of like. Oh. But anyway, watch it. Let me know what you think.
Brightburn.
Okay.
It was,
Uh,
it was fine.
It was fine.
It wasn't bad.
This is already a more entertaining idea that can utilize all of the best parts of both of those movies.
And also various aspects of Jim Carrey movies.
Most important.
Should we get Jim Carrey?
Handpicked. You know what? He could be. Well, he's going to be Robotnik, so maybe he's not the bad guy. Maybe he's in flashbacks. Maybe he's.
Maybe he's the maker.
Dad, or he's
maybe he's the maker
he
of
made
the
tutu.
Oh.
And you don't know that. Like the whole time you see somebody stitching it,
just,
and you don't know.
He's
Spoiler alert.
insane. Like he's
like, yeah,
himself.
like when you just see close up hands, and then like. Slowly you like get. It's like the old man from the Toy Story. It's like these super crazy close-ups of him like doing this thing, and then at the end you zoom out and it's Jim Carrey. And he looks at the camera and he's like, "Hey, it's me, Jim Carrey."
Ace Ventura. I like that. I do like that.
Especially because right now he's doing that whole like, I'm Jim Carrey thing where he's just like, I do whatever I want. I don't have to follow.
I mean,
rules.
let's be honest. The Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind is like, that version of him is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
To show they can do that. Okay, so we got Hemsworth brothers. Right?
Yeah. No, because we can't.
Oh yeah, we can.
We can't. He's Thor.
Do we need to get an actual sibling brother, or can we do like
I
Armie
just like
Hammer
that idea.
in
One
Social
time,
Network?
one
where
time
it's
we
twins?
did this thing on Thosby, check it out, where Chris Manown looks in the mirror, and then when he looks in the mirror, it's Andrew Cozzillo. It's hilarious. So, we could do something like that where it's not the same person, they look kind of similar. It's fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. It's just not as funny as it's a brother.
You know
people
what?
know that.
We
could do Skarsgård brothers.
That's very, very true. And
because then it's like, you start with like,
Bill.
What's his name? Gustav or Bill? Yeah, we can start with Bill.
Bill,
yeah,
he's still the
tiny
younger
little
one,
and then and then he puts on the tutus, Alexander's. In a comedy, I love it, dude. That's pretty good.
Actually,
he could,
pretty
and he
good.
might be interested in doing something completely different.
Well, he wore a tutu in It. Doesn't It have a tutu?
That's pretty good because then it's like
That's
when
true.
he puts on the tutu, he becomes a different person. So it's great.
Yeah, so he's already used to it. Yeah, boom.
He becomes Alexander.
We'll just borrow
Skarsgård.
the tutu from It, and I'm sure he has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Red one?
Spray painted. No, it was white. Spray painted pink.
Was it white? I don't know. We're gonna make our own tutu.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's-
Jim Carrey's gonna make it.
He probably will.
Yeah, he does paint,
Yeah.
so that's another other artistic stuff. Let's think female lead. Who's a good actress?
Good bad guy.
There's a Shannon Murray, I believe I know. I could really
Be a
play
bad guy.
this.
Yeah, I have played a bad guy before.
Ooh, let's.
And
You
you
know
can
what? This
fight.
is the perfect time.
And you can fight.
Let's put a pin in this idea, because this is the perfect time to talk about you, Shannon. Murray.
Segue.
We would all
That's
love to
called
learn
a
about you. It's called a segue. I used to ride one on the streets of Hollywood.
All right.
I've
Kidding.
never tried it.
All
I
right.
always like when people go on vacation, they always do the segue. And I was like,
A Segway tour. Yeah.
yeah,
I know.
that was their highlight.
We could do a Segway tour.
Oh
Okay.
my God. He's also gonna. If you tune into our Patreon, he might say something like,
If you
"How
tune
much does a
in."
Segway?"
if you two tune in, you better. Okay. Shannon Murray, actress, producer, Ragdoll.
Yes. I wore the shirt
love the
today.
art. I love the shirt.
Sorry, it's a little wrinkled, but yeah. This is our poster. So I chose watercolor for it because whenever you get to see the movie, our lead character, Nora, she's kind of in this muddled mental state. So throughout the whole movie, so watercolor with this blurred lines I really liked for,
Ooh,
for the
I like that.
the
Some
poster.
bleed to it. I like
Yeah.
it. That's cool.
Yeah.
And I chose the kind of like butterfly Rorschach test
Yeah.
because of the
Nice.
aspects
A lot
of
of thought
it,
into
too.
that. I love that.
So we've got Dante Bosco, who I'm sure you guys know as Rufio.
Yeah.
And then, am I messing with the shirt?
No, you're good. You keep talking. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I'm trying
okay.
to give him directions.
So
I would-
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Then we had Stephanie Erb. She's pretty fantastic. She was in, oh gosh, why am I blanking on the name? One with Liev Schreiber, the TV show. Why am I blanking?
Oh,
God.
Ray
Ray-
Donovan.
Ray Donovan.
Ray, yeah.
So sorry. She's Stephanie Erb. She's in Ray Donovan and freaking killer.
Nice.
Like I was watching it because I hadn't seen it and binged the whole series. And this was prior to Ragdoll. I was like, man, that was a good actress. She did a really good job. She had like I think a 2 or 3 arc episode in the series, and she did so good. And then a few months later, my director was like, hey, what do you think about Stephanie Erb? Of course, didn't know her name.
Yeah.
So then I Googled her. I was like, oh,
That's the one.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
she's
That's
interested.
awesome.
That'd be so cool. So she came on. She's really cool. And then Dot Marie Jones, who's freaking rad.
Yeah.
Freaking rad. If you guys ever get a chance, she's underrated, and I don't know why. Like I don't know why she's not like in everything. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome human, awesome actress.
That's awesome.
And then Roxy, this is her first feature as like a supporting character. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, Roxana Sanchez.
That's amazing. I saw a lot of the awards that you've been acquiring from all these the festival circuit, which is great.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Best performance, best actress. Congratulations, that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
Yeah.
That
thanks.
really deserves a big applause.
I'm always like, are you sure?
Me?
Okay.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Really
it's
cool,
well deserved. From the trailer, you guys have to check it out. It's the trailer really just does grab you. I was like, okay, where can I find it? I was like, I can't find it. I want to see this. So can you tell us where we can find it?
We're seeking distribution right now, so soon I'll have a better answer. Probably by the end of the year, I'll know. We have a sales agent out looking, getting it around to some good distributors.
Awesome.
And as of right now, we're just doing the festival circuit, getting it out there, trying to just promote and market all the different cities as much as we can. We've got, we're gonna try to qualify it. We are gonna qualify it to try to get it nominated for the Independent Spirit Awards.
Nice.
That's our next
Awesome. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
We'll definitely have let everyone know where to the proper links, so that way if it's in their city, it's in their town, they can
follow
check
us.
that out,
Ragdoll Movie on Instagram, Ragdoll Movie on Facebook, ragdollmovie.com. So you can find everything on there.
Beautiful.
I always try to update. I'm always putting stuff.
And before Ragdoll, how did you get to produce and act in your own film? How did you what kind of led you there? Because I mean, we met where I was a PA and you were a secretary. So how did the one go from being a PA or secretary to producing and directing, or acting in your own movie? I know you didn't direct it, but you still produced and acted in your own movie. How does that? What was the kind of trajectory to that?
So I'm an actor, and I came out to Los Angeles from New York City to pursue acting, and kind of found myself just needing money. So I got into ADing.
Weird.
Yeah, so I was ADing a lot of indies and shorts and web series and stuff like that. And the higher the caliber of films went, I got bumped from first AD to second AD or to second, and then PAing, and just hating my life. And so I got a call for that job, which was now called Beyond the Lights at Calvert Studios in Van Nuys, and we did that. Our stage manager there, Bill Ryder, they had the client list with Jennifer Love Hewitt on the stages, and we were in the offices. They canceled last minute. His wife was pregnant and finishing her PhD in Pittsburgh. Didn't really even know Bill because he was never around. And he was just like, hey, can you help close up my stages? They're wrapping out. And I was like, I don't even know your stages. I don't even know anything.
What does that mean?
Like, I was like, what do I do? He was like, oh, you'll be fine. And I was like, okay.
Google, how do you close a stage?
Yeah, I was like, what do I just make sure they don't steal stuff. Cool, got it. So I did that, and then he asked me to help bring in the next show because they were still finishing up the PhD and stuff in Pittsburgh. So then that kind of kept me there. At that point, I was going to move to New Orleans to pursue acting because of the whole tax incentive program. Just kind of wanted to try my luck there. And so when he proposed that, I was like, well, I could make more money and then go to New Orleans, save up some money. And then, so I decided to stay and put New Orleans on hold. And with that, he came to me with the idea of starting a brewery. And I was like, oh man, I would love to brew beer. I've always wanted to. I was like, can I brew when you brew? And he was like, yeah, of course. And so then we started, which actually brought you guys t-shirts.
Whoa, heck yeah!
Heck
Yeah.
Exclusives for us!
I didn't know what sizes you guys were, so I
No, we can give these away.
various sizes. but
Awesome.
We don't need them.
These
We
are,
can.
these
Oh,
are
also,
cool.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you have a kitty sized one?
No, I didn't bring one. I didn't realize it's just kitten. My bad. Sorry.
That's
okay. I'm just kidding.
That's swag.
That's
awesome. Now we'll shout out Real Brewery.
Heck yeah.
It's real, right? REEL.
REL.
Because of movies.
I love that. It's a
Movies,
pun. I
movie
love
reel.
this. Like,
That's pretty
Yeah.
good. That's like his kind of joke.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but
that was
better.
really good. That was really good.
Yeah.
So okay, I love that story. What was that final push that just made you get into acting?
So was working at the stage, really pushing to make this brewery happen, and then the stage burnt down. Or half the stage. So where we were moving in for the brewery and one of the stages had burnt down. So it was kind of just like, all right, well, I'm going to New Orleans. I'm just gonna, while all this stuff settles, I'm just gonna go. So I was pursuing acting, and it just kind of, at pursuing acting, you also need side jobs. So doing production, doing side jobs, doing everything you can. I was like, F this, because I'm making everyone else's dreams come true and not doing anything for myself. And I'm a really hard worker, so I don't really leave until the job is done. So I'll put in 18 hours if that's what it calls for, and just sacrificing so much of my body, just all of it, because I just push myself, and time and life, everything. So I kind of got the fuck it, and I was like, I'm done. And I went on Craigslist. I Googled a whiteboard, and I bought the most ginormous whiteboard. I didn't realize it was going to be that big, but it's like probably the size of that.
Nice.
But like down to the floor.
Wow.
And I started writing down my goals of like what I wanted and what I was looking for because I had already been somewhat looking for a script for myself, but I've learned when you half-ass do something, you get half-ass results. So I wasn't finding what I wanted, so I finally just put bullet points of what I wanted. I wanted a dramatic story. I wanted a strong female lead. I wanted something with fighting in whatever aspect. And I kid you not, I swear, the following week I had Ragdoll in my inbox.
Nice.
Well, that's amazing.
You made it happen.
Yeah.
You just willed it.
Yeah.
No, seriously, that's
clearly put out.
So you had nothing to do with the script at all?
Well, I found the script. It was originally called Fighting Nora, and it was a boxing script.
I remember that.
Yeah. And I had contacted the writer, let him know what I wanted to do. I do Muay Thai, so I wanted to make it a Muay Thai script, and just let him know like little subtle changes that I wanted to make, and he was cool with it. And he's like, I love where you want to go with it. I love what you want to do. You seem very ambitious. I said, cool. I have no money. So are you still cool with it? And he was like, yeah, just make it happen. It's my baby. I believe in you. Make it happen.
Wow.
Like, all right, cool. So I found the team, put the team together. My director I've worked with for 10 years now, and we shot this commercial. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to dump on them, but it was a shit show, and it was a lot. It was ridiculous. And I remember going into the office and she's like, here's the binder. That was too much. And he was like, so what are we doing next? And I was like, well, I have this script. I think you'd be a great director for it. And you get something, you think, well, I like it, but you don't know if other people will like it. And that's been like the whole process of like, okay, well, he likes it, he's down, he wants to shoot it, and then we shoot it, and then you're showing it, people are like, well, we think it's good. Well, other people, and then you win awards, and you're like, okay,
clearly, this is
something good. Something good. Okay, all right, awesome. So that's what motivated Ragdoll, just that kind of reaching the bottom of the barrel and just getting like, all right, fuck this, I need to do.
The beauty is there's fighting in the story of making it happen, and the story of the struggle of the film, the struggle. Mm-hmm. So you mentioned that you did Muay Thai before. I was very curious if you had to just jump into training and fighting and all that stuff for the role.
Well, when we were doing pre-production on this, I was still in New Orleans, so I started going there. Muay Thai is not necessarily down there. They had other gyms that do more like mixed martial arts, so I started training down there, doing that. And then when I came back here, I was like, okay, I need to hit my gym. I love my gym. I love my gym. It's great. I don't have time to go there because as much as I'd like, because I work at the studio, which is film hours, 12 and a half. And then you're working 12 and a half hours. My gym's downtown, so to get downtown is kind of hard. But
yeah, especially with the LA traffic.
Yeah.
What's the name of the gym?
It's called The Yard. Joe Schilling is the champion fighter who.
Cool.
Yeah, he's
Hell
badass.
yeah. That's awesome.
Can't stop crazy.
That's awesome.
I like that. Yeah. Can he turn a dad bod into a bad bod?
A rad
bod.
Yeah. A rad dad bod.
I mean, I'm a dad now with this little kid, but.
You could just die. At least you have that. You're just like, it's because of the cat.
Yeah, I can't.
It's that dad bod.
Muay Thai is like the best workout you could ever do, and you're not like in the gym like lifting weights, treadmill.
It seems more fun, right? It's not.
Yeah, I mean it's mental. You're mentally working the whole time, and then you're physically working because you're throwing punches. Like if you're just like half-assed throwing a kick, you're gonna hurt yourself. So you have to think about your foot position, where you're hitting, like how you're throwing it, how is it effective? Just like a lot of what's your because they'll catch you if you're half-assing it and you drop your hands, you're gonna get smacked in the head.
You're always at the ready.
You always have to
be in it.
They don't play. They'll just come around, wham. You're like All right, fine. Sorry.
Can you
Well-
beat up RC right now?
Not without her tutu.
Not without her tutu.
Not without my tutu.
It's a great way back into the topic.
Segue.
Not without my tutu. Oh, we already have the first character established.
I've already got the poster in mind.
Yeah, what do you think?
We have a bad guy.
It's Oh yeah, that's how we got into that bad guy.
You'll be the bad guy. Yeah.
Just have to teach you some dance fighting.
Yeah, I've never done capoeira.
It's okay. It's the first time for everything.
Those
We're good.
YouTube videos.
Yeah, we'll just Google it. No, there's got to be a good.
I know the
Or we
song.
could
You're
create our own ballet fighting style.
That would be actually great if we incorporate ballet.
Create our own. That's cool.
So we'll find like a really good stunt choreographer or a fight choreographer and somebody that does ballet,
Yeah.
and we'll put the two together and we'll be like,
Oh
hey,
my
come up with a
gosh.
fight scene for us. And how cool would that be? Like a
And
whole
then-
like a ballet, like not dance off. They literally beat each other up during the
That's
ballet.
yeah.
And they ballet.
And we can
fight.
market it towards all like the ballerina crowd, like there's the
And the fight
the
crowd,
demographic. Yeah.
And then later we
there's
can
something
open
for
our own
everyone.
gym.
This is
It'd
good.
be awesome.
And then we can sell the tutus. Oh my god.
I'll sell the tutus at our own
and
gym.
what do you call the plie? No, the plie is something else. What do you call the shoes?
The slippers?
The slippers. Is it ballerina slippers?
Slippers, yeah, sure.
Sorry.
ballet shoes. What are they called? I don't know.
Ballet shoes.
I
Yeah.
thought there was a proper name for them.
Point shoes. The
point
it's like
shoes.
the
There you go.
one that they're-
There we go.
That
Okay,
is-
I like that. You said that I'm curious to hear about what you have in the poster in your
We
mind.
have a poster.
Yeah, I mean, I think so.
I'm already making the shirt.
It's like,
I just texted my brother. He's printing it right now.
He's getting a press that. Takes a minute. I don't know. You just have the tutu, and then you've got like the glitter falling down. It's a work in progress.
Is it the tutu split between the evil and the good?
Ooh,
The half,
yeah.
The colors?
and half, and then what's in the
Maybe
middle?
that's what happens.
What happens?
They get into a fight over it, and they
mix-
rip the
Oh.
tutu apart.
Oh snap!
I love that.
That's pretty
And then
good.
they can't, like Jim Carrey dies, or the maker dies, so they can't sew it back together.
He's dead a long
He's like
time
on
ago.
his deathbed.
Oh, I
no.
want to keep him. I want to keep him alive as long as I can. I
They
love
have
Jim
to
Carrey.
mend the tutu, and then it brings him back to life.
Well, he's magic. He could be forever. He could be forever. He's Jim Carrey.
No, what
But
if
he has to be
what if the only way
Jim
it goes back
Carrey.
together is that they have to fall in love? Like, not fall in love in a gross way,
brother,
but
sister.
I know, but find love. Find that brotherly love and sisterly love. They have to not hate each other.
Sibling love. I get it. Sibling love. Like
Sibling love.
yeah, you still
like, I love
your
my
family.
sister.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Not the other way.
No,
Guys are
but
gross.
what? So do you think at the end?
Sucios.
Do you think at the end she's gonna, like, does she become good or does she get beat? And
I think so. I think she becomes good. So I mean,
think
it's me.
there's-
So she's
he has
like
to turn her.
black hair, and then she turns bright and red and vibrant.
Yeah. Yes. So what is it? Does she have like a? Is something like possessing her? Like in Spider-Man, they have that stuff that came from space. The little what's it called? What's that stuff?
Oh, the
Symbiote.
Symbiote.
So you know, is she
Yeah.
like being affected by something? Is she
Possessed?
is she- yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is
Her
she
ballet
possessed?
slippers are possessed.
They work together.
you beautiful. Yes, that. Why are we whispering? This is the podcast. We're not supposed to whisper.
If you do
Are we doing ASMR again?
purposeful.
I like that. I really love that. The tutu and the shoo shoo.
Wow.
No, it's really, really good, I think. And I'm wearing a pink shirt. It matches. It works. And this is
You were
perfect.
ready.
I knew this. I like that. Okay. We're not... It's going to be called Not Without My Tutu?
That's well. I think it's
That's
the
the
name of the
tagline.
superhero, right? So it's Twinkle Toes.
Yes.
Colon.
Not without
Not
my
Not
without
with
my
my tutu.
tutu.
And then the
Yes.
next one we'll call it whatever. It's called. The Tale of Two whatever.
Of tutus.
Tale of Two Tutus.
Tale of Two Tutus.
That's
The
great.
Tale of Two Tutus. I love that.
Fantastic.
That's pretty
It's
fucking
really, really good.
The Tale of Two Tutus. And so the first one, the first one is called Twinkle Toes, Not Without My Tutu. That's pretty good. And it doesn't have to be like in the name. It's like one of those things where after you release it, like Star Wars, later on they added A New Hope.
Yeah.
It wasn't called Star Wars New Hope. They added that later when they were like, we can make this into something, guys. We can make this into sequels and sequels and sequels. So they added that later. So we do that later. So that it's not like a money grab. So people don't know what it's called right away also, maybe. Because it's going to be like stories, and you can come up with
Yeah.
1,000 of them. And then we recast. Because then those
I'm
guys will
right
get too
here.
old. The brothers.
Oh, okay, okay.
The twin. Well, because once you become good, are you like his sidekick? Are you the
Yeah.
boss? You're the
Yeah,
boss. He's
yeah.
the sidekick.
No, we're both even.
Even.
Yeah.
They're both sidekicks.
We become conjoined twins. We share the tutu.
Are you wearing the same tutu? You're sharing the tutu? So it's one
No,
long
that's
tutu?
the second one. They clone it.
So I know, but they can't.
I'm getting ahead of myself. We're not cloning the tutu for Tale of Two Tutus yet. That's later. That's
I
later.
do love that title, though. That's a great title. I love where we're at. So we got casting, poster. I love that you thought of a poster. Should we think of a trailer? How far along do we want to go on this?
I mean, I think it's that typical action movie thing, but with some jokey elements. So it's kind of like he's the funny guy, or not funny, but his lighter, and then you have all the dark stuff. So maybe you have you go back and forth. So you start with the light, and then you go super dark, and it takes over, and then it goes real light again.
Ooh, I like that.
Dark. So it's really weird flash.
What is going on?
So, yeah, exactly. So she's slashing people in half. That was something you came up with.
But we get the horror fans too.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then we do it like that, like
the
an old '80s
demographics.
Grindhouse trailer. So we really
So like
embrace that
Boomhouse,
it's
like
yeah, exactly. Like the ones that they used to come out in the '80s, where
Oh.
they just I spit on your grave, and it's they say the name of the movie a bunch of times, and then they just show you cool visuals from it.
tutu.
Yeah, no, without my tutu. And then it's him saying some lines, and it's no, without my tutu. And then another line, and she
Twinkle
says,
toes.
I'm gonna get you, Twinkle Toes.
Oh, I am set on this. I can already see it in on my queue. On
Right
Netflix.
under-
I'd buy it.
Yeah, by the.
I'd spend the $9.99 to buy it.
But see,
Okay.
it's
I
good
wouldn't
because
just
it would
rent
be
it
in
for
every
$5.
category. It would be in every category. It'd be in the fighting movies. It'd be in
Yeah.
the comedies. It'd be in the dramas. It'd be in superhero movies. We could have it everywhere. It's cross genre.
It has everything.
It has
It
everything.
does. Twinkle toes. No, without my tutu.
Coming soon.
Exclusive.
We've already copywritten it, so don't go stealing it, okay?
There's a shirt being made
Exactly.
right now.
Awesome. Well, is there anything that you'd like anything else you'd like to plug or talk about? Anything up coming up? Some projects?
No, I'm just working on Ragdoll, really. That's been my main focus. Ragdoll. Oh, the brewery just got approved by the city. We're going to be in Glendale. We're not going to be by the stage anymore.
Moving.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to be in Glendale, kind of down the street from Golden Road.
Oh, nice.
San Fernando.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I love
we're
Golden
gonna
Road.
where San Fernando kind of does that
Yeah,
turn.
yeah.
We're right off there.
Nice.
So probably by the end of the year or January.
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Well, if there's going to be a tasting room, I definitely will be there.
There definitely will
I
be.
will be there.
Yeah, we're doing barrel aging. We're doing sours. We're doing regular
Cool.
pilsners, IPAs, things like that.
Are you going to name a beer off Not Without My Tutu?
I might have to
The
now.
What is there? Wait, there's lager. What I'm trying to think of.
Maybe I'll do a sour.
I'm trying to trying to think of a pun.
Two. I don't know.
Not without my tutu.
Well, it's called Twinkle Toes.
Maybe a triple.
Oh yeah, Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle toes triple.
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 Tutu ripple.
Yeah.
Tripel. Tutu rip. Okay. We'll put in the link. You'll find out about it and you'll hear about it. Awesome. So we'll definitely give us a link so we can put that on there and
Okay.
let our audience know where to find that and where to find the next viewing of Ragdoll when it's available in their city.
I will.
This has been a pleasure and an honor and
You guys are
it's been fun.
We're gonna make millions off Twinkle Toes.
Heck yeah.
Coming soon.
Who would have thought Twinkle Toes? I love it. Well, don't forget to log on, subscribe, hit that little bell so you can see more of these videos, and stay tuned to our supporting page on Patreon so you can check out it and see what you can get and have those exclusive things for you. And thank you very much, Shannon Murray. It was
Thank you
amazing.
very much.
Of course, thank you so much.
Awesome.